Howdy, my name is Jamilis Fisher. I'm the old woman making things. And I made y'all nervous the first time I did this. Why is it there? The green side does go up, right? Okay, I'm going to try again with this stencil. The last time I did in a live event, was the first time I was going to use this stencil. It came in the Craft Club box, and I was so excited to use it. And when I took it off, I was careless, and I let the back stick together. It was not pretty, and it tore up. But Magnolia was kind enough to let me get another one, and it came yesterday, so I was really glad. So I'm going to write "Home Sweet Home" on the back. So in case it does make it through, this time, I will not ruin it. I pre-painted a board. Hey Pam from Arizona, you're up kind of early too. Anyway, I painted this. This is, I'm not sure what color it is, but it's a combination of Crimson Tide and White Sand Paint Pixie metallic paint. And I love their paint, their metallics especially, and their watercolors, I do. But anyway, I'm going to put this stencil on this board, and then probably not on the live because I've got to wash the glass and stuff and figure out how to get this thing here. I'm going to put it in this frame. And, hey Kathy, you'd think I could get through a stencil in an hour, but I don't know. If I get through earlier, I have another one sitting over here. I've learned my lesson. If I'm going to work with stencils, and the stencils are great. It's just, I'm not great at it. Can y'all hear me okay? I've got my mic on. So I don't see, am I missing comments? I see hearts going up over there. I thank you for that. That lets me know you're still here. Facebook acted up all day for me yesterday. All day. And I think in my segment of my event, I froze, I think Dina told me 19 times. Anyway, so I'm going to get started. Wish me luck. Y'all say a prayer for the stencil. I'm calling this show Redemption Stencil, because I messed it up the first time, so I'm going to redeem myself this time, with any luck at all. Okay. Part of my issue was, this is the biggest stencil I've dealt with, and I was, right in here when I was pulling it up, that I let it go back on itself. I'm nervous. Michelle, how is everybody this fine Sunday morning? That's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to just go ahead and put it down there. It's just the right side. It's supposed to go on the green side, right? Yes. was real happy when I was in the other event and messed the stencil up that I had another one the same size picked out and ready to go. Okay. Hey, Renee, good morning. Glad to see y'all here bright and early. If you don't mind, sprinkle this out, or, you know, I would say walk the gnomes, which is what I usually say, but there's not a gnome in here. Not a gnome to be found. Well, there's some in the room, they're just not in, they're not in here. Okay, so, put that aside. Then, okay, y'all, I talk to myself a lot. If you've never watched me, don't be nervous, I've got this. Thank you, Shelley. Oh, I met Shelley at the Sparkle event last year, and she sat right next to me and took care of me. She got all my supplies together and all that stuff. I don't know that would have made it. Hey, Deb. So I'm saving a receipt this year. Okay, whoops. I almost did it again. You know, it helps if you put it the sticky side down. It sticks to the board better if the sticky side is down. I think that's been a scientifically proven fact. Now, you would think that if you have a stencil that is the exact same size as the board, that you could get your stencil on straight, right? Well, if you're me, you would be wrong. Well, it's hanging off over here a little bit, but I really don't care. That may give me a chance to pick it up. Anybody else have trouble getting their stencil on straight? Well, Renee, this is a good, if you want to get into stenciling, this is a good place to start because they have beautiful stencils and beautiful chalk paint. And when I tried stenciling before, part of the problem was that I couldn't keep the, what is it, the stencil stuck to the thing and it slid around, and I just, you know, had paint everywhere. And this has the adhesive back to it, so, okay, y'all, that's as good as it gets, but I'm seeing lumps under there. So this may take an hour. Grace, has it ever taken somebody an hour just to get the stencil on the back, on the board? Is this going to be all y'all see today, is me trying to get this down here? Okay. Yeah, okay, y'all, Rebecca Scott from Crafter's Fortune is my moderator today, and she's going to the Sparkle event too, and I'm so excited she's going to be there. Let's see, I don't know, now I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, all right, so I think that's as good as it's going to get. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape off. You see these areas that are kind of close to where I'm going to be putting chalk? I don't want to, I'm going to tape them off. And so I don't get, you can't do anything straight. I can't either. Okay, so I'm just going to tape off. I talked to Grace yesterday and told her I didn't have anything with flowers on it, and lo and behold, there are tulips on this. So I mean, not that I have to have flowers for today, but I read something that I thought said I had to use a flower, but I don't. Okay, anyway, this is one of my my required items for Magnolia. I got to use 3. Well, not for Magnolia, but for Grace. She's putting this event on to help people who are new to stenciling and new to Magnolia kind of have a chance to get used to the products a little bit and get some exposure and learn how to do a live and that kind of thing. So it's really a very kind thing for her to do. And I know from experience that organizing events is not for the faint of heart. And even after the event's over and you think everything's gone well, you found out, oh, wait a minute, that ball got dropped. It's hard to take off the stencil. Okay, y'all, I'm finally ready. Rolling up my sleeves, got my apron on so I don't get my sparkly vest pasty. And I'm going to start in the middle because I'm going to start in the middle. Because I'm less likely, and I'm going to, you have to work kind of fast. That's what makes me think it's not going to take an hour to do this. But I don't know why I say that, because, it takes me 45 minutes just to say my name. I'm from the South. We talk slow. So, if you're new to my page, I hope you'll give me a chance and follow along. Join the family. I don't call people followers because I don't like that term. I'm not a cult leader and certainly not Jesus. And I'm not sure I know anybody else that has followers. Okay, so I just wanted to stir that paste up. Hey, Michelle. Happy blessed Sunday to you too. I hope nobody's blowing off church just to watch me. Okay. Deep breath. Oh, I missed a spot. Now this is going to be colorful if nothing else. This stencil came in the Craft Club box, but it came with ink, and I'm not ready for ink yet. I'm barely ready for this. Okay, so I'm just going to get a little, see, this is going to be yellow, so I'm just, now you don't have to pull through very hard. You just have to be sure that what you want covered with the color is, on top of the letters. But you don't have to push down. In fact, you're not supposed to push down. If you're new to my page and you haven't seen me before, look at that. Let's see if I can get that up real quick. Anyway, if you're new to my page, if you haven't watched me before, please let me know so I can give you a proper welcome. Where'd it go? Y'all keep a Q-tip handy and some water, because if you catch it soon enough, you can get the paste off. Now I'm just going to scrape up the excess and put it back in here. Although there's not that much excess. Okay. Close that back up. Clean that off. Okay, now I'm going to use This color is daffodil chalk paste. This color is blue ice chalk paint. I've never used it before. It's brand new to me. Well, they're all brand new to me. Renee, I am an affiliate for them. In fact, I think every presenter on here is an affiliate for them. But, well, thank you, Michelle, for sharing me twice. If I do have the link, my affiliate link is on my link tree, which is at the top of my page, right under my monthly schedule. So I am an affiliate with them. And if you want to order, I would certainly appreciate you doing it through me. That would be wonderful, but it's, you know, if you don't, that's okay too. Okay. Now, I jumped because for a minute I thought I'd forgotten to move my cloth, and I knew if I forgot to move, the first time I did this, I forgot to move the cloth, and I'm sending everybody that knows how to do stencils, you know, into heart palpitations. And some of them even started yelling at me. Okay, come on now. I probably don't put enough paste on here because I don't like ripping off the excess. Oh, I've got another home down here. See, I don't like cleaning up the excess because I don't like cleaning house. So, I mean, I like to have a clean house. I like to be clean. I just don't like to actually do it. But I do. I love this blue too. It was between this and this other blue I like, which is Azure, which is a little bit darker, but I went with this one. Just a little bit of home there, and a little bit over here. Okay. Now, I'm afraid all this paint's going to dry on this stencil before I get it all down. Okay, so that's it. I'm just going to throw that in the water. I've got a thing of water over here to put the stencil and all the things in when I get done. I hope it's okay to put tape on these things. All right, now this is Magnolia Green. I really like the new sage color that's come out, and I'm going to order it. Hey, Melinda from Missouri. Oh, I know I'm missing comments, but still, if you need my page, I'd like to at least say thank you for coming, because I do like to I do like to respond to comments. And for people that saw me yesterday, thank you, Shelley. I was so busy behind the scenes in that event yesterday that I didn't respond to any comments. And I'm going to take some time this afternoon and tomorrow and read all of them. So, that can go over here. That'll stand up. Okay, now one more squeegee. So, and I'm just going to do all of this green and hope that's, I know they're flowers, but it looks to me like, all right, see why they call it magnolia green. It's the same color as the stencil. You'd think I would have known that, wouldn't you? I want to be a little careful over here. Thank you for the likes going up the side. I appreciate that. I feel like I'm not being very entertaining today. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to do that other one too. Now I'm assuming that my red is going to show through these tulips. That's what I'm assuming, since this doesn't seem to have the holes. Okay, y'all want to go out there and y'all want to bet on whether or not this stencil actually comes off this board? And if it's taken so long, I've let the paint dry, or the paste dry. All right, that's done. Thank you, Patty. Patty Mills, Patty, you love watching me at 71. You give me a reason to keep. Oh, that's a sweet thing to say. Thank you so much. And actually, that's one reason I'm doing it, is because I hear that. And just because you get old doesn't mean that you're useless. You know. Keep your fingers crossed. So far, so good. Come on. Oh, it's looking pretty good so far. That's... It's kind of psychedelic, because you get the image and then you get the reverse image, and it's really kind of cool. Where you get the reverse image on the stencil itself and the real image on the board. Oh, y'all, I'm excited so far. It looks really good. Really, really good. Success. I'm going to put this down down in the water. Except I need a square. I need a square. I need a square water dish. Okay, so at least it's all wet, sticking to the side of the bowl, but that's okay. It'll keep it from sticking to itself. So let me show you. Let me show you. You know, y'all have experience with this. You're probably not going to be as amazed as I am, but I think it looks good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's thank you. Okay, a little response. That's good. I think it's pretty. Okay, Karen Stabler Freeman. Thank you, Barbara. Barbara was on my late night Saturday night late night. Napkin win. I give away napkins at my lives, and woohoo, Redemption's, yeah, Redemption Stencil. I'm redeemed. Karen Stabler Freeman, your name is picked to win napkins. So send me a private message, and I will see to it you get some napkins. Private message with your mailing address. Don't put it here. It is, I've got to just admire it for a minute because it's probably the best one I've done, and oh, that makes me so happy. Okay, so thank you, Kathy. They're bright. They're bright colors. I like it. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Lizette. Thank you, Renee. Yay! You know, y'all, I don't often say wonderful thing, you know how cute, or you know, all that stuff. Love it, have it. Oh, the page is fuzzy and freezing. Okay, I don't know what to do about that. I'm so sorry. Maybe if you watch the replay, it won't be fuzzy and freezing. I don't see that on my iPad. But Rebecca told me last night I was fuzzy. I knew I was freezing. Let me put that over here. And I can't decide what to do with what do you think I need to do with this frame, y'all? I've got 30 minutes. I need to do something to it. First thing I need to do is just get the glass out of it, but it keeps catching on something. Not sure what. Sean Jacobs, you're up early. Hey. Yeah, but you know, when you're trying to learn something new and you mess it up and then you finally get it right, it is exciting. I do get excited about that. And, you know, I came into this as a gnome maker. And that's still my first love. I'll be real honest about that. It's still what I'd rather do than anything, but you know, even people who love gnomes want to see something else every now and again. At least that's what I think. So it's got all these things in it to hold it. I don't think all of these things are strictly necessary. I really don't. You know, I'm not going to get it in the frame today because I've not washed the frame. You know, I want to wash the glass and be sure everything's clean. But, that guy right there is a problem. I'm just going to take him out. This guy's been giving me problems all morning. You know, all hour and a half that I've been up, this guy's been giving me problems. Okay. Let's see if that does it. Nope. If I could get one end of it out, or one side of it out, it would be, well, okay, well, I'm not going to spend your time doing that. What color do you think this frame needs to be? What do I need to paint it? Does anybody have an opinion? A little variety brings a little spice to life. It's painted a cream color. Okay. Patricia, I'm sorry I'm freezing. Yeah, I see on my iPad right now I'm freezing. I'm frozen on it. I am so sorry. I don't know what to do about that. But if you watch the replay, I don't think the replay freezes. Okay, I've got cream color. Let me see how this does on it. I'm going to have to paint it with the glass in it, so maybe I won't. No freezing. Oh, good. Fine's on 5th. Look, I don't think I've seen your name before, so I'm glad you're here. Well, I'll just get the paint off if it comes to that. I'm going to try this sand. I used to be afraid of paint, but now I realize it. If it's not the color I want, then I can repaint it another color. Okay, I'm back. All right. I'm using, we think it's not, it's not totally painted. It looks kind of whitewashed, which I don't mind. You like the vintage look of the frame. Okay, I'm kind of liking that it's just kind of a whitewashed effect. And I'll do something to tone down the gold. I just don't know what yet. So, is everybody still with me? No, some people are leaving. Can't say I blame them. I don't like to watch people freeze all the time either. So, good morning. Who's it? What about gold? I could do gold. Stencil right on the glass. Well, I could have done that, but I didn't. and, because I don't know how to do that. Well, y'all are a lot smarter than I am. I've got some paper right here. I'm gonna figure out how to stencil on glass because I don't know how to. I don't know how to do that. But that would be pretty. And I may go back and do it because one of the things going on is the canvas is just a tiny skosh, tiny little skosh, bigger than the frame. So I may try to do that. Let me see what color this is. We'll just play around with this frame. We got time. We got lots of time. This color is blush, but it looks kind of goldish to me. Let's see. I kind of like that too. And that will tone down the gold a little bit. Let me paint this side and see what you think. But I'm kind of liking this color. Okay, real quick, before I go again, what about that color right up here? I'm glad y'all are still here. I'm amazed that you're still here, but you know, I've got some of you that'll stick to me no matter what, and you have no idea how much that means. What do you think about this color? Can you see it? And let me put the board behind it because that matters too, doesn't it? Yeah, that'd look all right. You like the heart? I've got hearts going up, so you like that color. I kind of like that better than the whitewash look. So I'm gonna go with it. Move my paper down. Looks a little bit more like wood too. I kind of like that because I think this. I'm kind of thinking this frame is plastic, which I don't like, but you know, it's kind of desperate. I'm seeing some names of people that I have not seen except on the flyer. Like Michael Moore just came in, and I saw that name. And I know Barbara's on, you know, presenting later. Okay, I kind of like this. That's good. Still got 20 minutes. I may get to do that other one after all. There's just so much. I wish I had a clean piece of, or doing it again right on the glass, and I use that other one for something else. Y'all, I don't know about you, but I have to hold my mouth just right when I'm painting, or I don't. Good, you like that color. I do too, Shelley. It's called Blush, and it's a Paint Pixie Metallic. Here's my Q-tip. All this, which I didn't do over there. Okay. Good Lord, Thoughts to Treasures is watching. Connie, you're up awfully early. I'm glad to see you, though. Yeah, I didn't ask Grace how she felt about people coming in on the page names. I hope it's okay. I allow it. On mine. I just painted the glass. And, you know, check them out and see. You might find any favorite. Who knows? Did I get it all? I don't know why I keep thinking I missed a spot. Because I did. So, take that out. And y'all, I am going to be brave and I'm going to try stenciling on this piece of glass instead of, but I can't do it here because I don't have time to get the stencil dry and all that stuff. But you see what it's going to look like when it gets done. It'll be Maybe it'll be in the frame. How do you stencil on stain? Okay, y'all. If I want to stencil on, I would just put it face down on the glass, right? And no. How would I? That's done. Okay, I'm back. You stencil on the outside of the glass? Because otherwise, how could you do it? Well, I'll look it up. All right, y'all, I've got 15 minutes. I can't dither for 15 minutes. So I have this board. Grace, I want extra points. I want extra points. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 9 different things, okay? I get extra points if you're giving points, which you're not, because this is not a competition. But so I don't need that. Don't need that. I'm back. Okay. So all I did so far is fuzz my stencil, and then I'm going to put it on the. Y'all, I like these. I like these black canvases. Uh-oh, where's my book? Okay, y'all know what the flaw in this plan is, don't you? Is can't press down very hard. And when I thought I was going to use this before, I cut up a book. What'd I do with it? Hang on a minute. No, that's not it. Well, okay, I'm gonna go for it anyway. It's just, I'm just. Okay, I'm using the Brilliant White. This happens to me at 10 o'clock. I'm not going to do any more 10 o'clock events because it's the second day in a row it's happened at 10 o'clock. So let me. Okay, wait, my squeegees are. It's okay. Thank you, Virginia. Okay, so let me see if I can get through this one in 12 minutes. We'll see. I'm gonna give Grace. Okay, Grace, don't get heart palpitations. I didn't. I'm not gonna be entirely in the middle. Okay. I probably should have done the white last, but I didn't. I didn't think this out very clearly because I've got some white over the green grass. But, I'm just going to make it work. It will be okay. Okay, that's good enough. What do you think, blue or yellow? Blue or yellow for the words? Squeak like a bunny rabbit responds. He moved the green mat. About that, I knew to do it, and I got in a hurry. Okay. Yep. Rebecca's yelling at me. Don't let the devil cause you to panic. Move the green mat. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. I knew better. Green or yellow? What do you think? No, yellow or blue for the words over here. Just going to let y'all know I'm going with blue. You want to tell me real quick whether you want yellow or blue. If not, I'm going with blue because it's open, but not stirred. We got to learn. That's true. We got to learn. And y'all, it's one of the great things for somebody my age about doing this is it keeps your brain working. It does keep your brain working. But, and if you don't use it, you tend to lose it. That's a true thing right there. I might do that again. I'm going with blue. I may regret it, but down in there. And I'm going to use the same green again. Oh, see, yellow. Marty, I didn't see it in time. I would have changed it. But I didn't see it. I'm sorry. So we got blue. Thank you, sis. And y'all are so supportive. I just love my family. Y'all are so good to me. And this is going to mix with a little bit with the white. Because the white overlapped the grass just a little bit. But, I'm probably going to 3D this and make some grass to put down there. Uh-oh. So I'm probably going to cover it up anyway. What time is it? 6 minutes. I've got just enough time. Oh, that's because of the lag, I bet. Okay. There, I'm back. Hey, y'all. You can do it. I can do it, y'all. I was going to say I can do anything, but, you know, that would be a lie. I can't bench press 500 pounds. Or 5. Okay. So let me get this off of here. Yeah, okay, it bled through a little bit. Ta-da! Ta-da! This is my other one. I think it's kind of cute. Oh, napkin winner, Rosanna, oh dear, Kazada, Kuezada. If you're still here, send me your mailing address and I will send you napkins. Yeah, oh yeah, send it in a private message. Yes, a private message. Did somebody put their address on here? I know spring yellow probably wouldn't be better. Can you okay, Renee, send me your Renee Sharp, send me your mailing address. Wait, somebody was mad about the napkin winner? That's not a good thing. Who was mad about that? Katie Rice, did you mean to hit that button? You know, if you're mad, you know, can't, never could. That's what we used to say, yeah. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. What time is it? I've got, oh, okay, good. Who's next?